G'day everyone, Blake here from Blue Dog Prospecting, as you all know, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. So, here today, we have the Mine Lab Profine 35 and the Mine Lab Profine 22, and we're going to give them a bit of a trial run tomorrow. I'll be meeting up with me mate Bruce. Basically, this little pinpointer here, I'll turn him over that way, this little pinpointer here is waterproof down to 3 meters. It has an alarm on it, so if you lose it, or basically any inactivity, so if it's just laying still in the grass like that, and you haven't touched it for a while and it's turned on, little alarm goes off and lets you find it. So if you leave it in the long grass or anything like that, came with a little pouch as well to go on your belt, so it was pretty cool. Works pretty good, and yeah, it's pretty much I can't remember what they call it. It's got a technology in it that it won't interfere with any other metal detectors and things like that. So that's that one. And got this one for the girls mainly. They can start getting into detecting with me. And it's pretty hot ground up here at my place, so saying gold there, but be more likely a real rusty piece of metal or a bit of aluminium or something. So yeah, good little detector, and pretty keen to go and give them both a go. Just heading down the hill into the creek. The camera's not doing it much justice. We're on a fair bit of angle. It's pretty rough down here. Anyway, get back to you at the bottom. Got my first little speck of gold for today. Just there. See if we can get this camera to focus. Little wiry piece. Just pulled him out of just there. Camera's a bit fuzzy today. And pulled a couple of bits of bedrock out of here as well. Didn't really get anything out of that, so I'm just going to work this area along here, get to the bottom of that till I hit bedrock, and then yabby pump the bottom off and see how we go. So I'm just digging in behind kind of a natural riffle in the bedrock here. There's a lot of broken bedrock and that's all decomposing and breaking away. And first pan I had one little speck. Second pan I got a little picker. Nice little chunky bit. So I'll take that, put it in the snuffer bottle, and go a bit deeper. We got Bruce down there with the gold monster. Got Dennis down a bit further with the Garrett ATX. Well, sorry, Garrett at gold. Yeah, I'm going to pack up here in a minute, get to the bottom of that, and move downstream a bit. It's pretty heavily worked, as you can see. Alright, done with that hole. Done another pan out of it, got nothing, so I'm moving on. Test my detector on that nugget there. and change the settings. And that is this little nugget. I'll pull it out and show you. That's that little nugget there. 0.62 grammer. And I'll whack him back in the vial before I drop it. That's just to tune my detector in. I bought the Pro Pointer with me as well today. So, got the backpack on. I'm going to move downstream, see if we can catch up with Dennis. So just sort of show you guys the old timers diggings there and here. You can see some more in front of me here. And to me that looks like an old audit or a shaft that's been collapsed in and basically filled over. So those are sort of things that you've got to be careful of when you're out in the bush, guys. Over here we've got more diggings, so they're obviously following the bench around this corner up high. And got the creek just down below us there. I'm going to keep wandering down. Bloody rubbish and everything here, a bit disgusting. And you can see the extent of the diggings. There's another whole heap just in there. And all up through this area, this whole bench has been dug out. So got nice bedrock just behind them trees there. Anyway, keep plugging along here and see what we find. Alrighty, so someone's obviously been detecting through it before. We've got a bit of diggings pile there. And here you can see all of the clay and stuff they've pulled out. And I'm assuming that that adit there is a test piece, because this pile here has barely even got any leaf litter or growth or anything on it. So somebody's done some serious digging in there to test that out. Anyway, keep making my way down the creek. See what we find. I can hear some movement down there. Might be Dennis. Massive gum tree there. Anyway, this doesn't go down overly too deep. It'd be interesting to see what they pulled out of there anyway. That's what happens when you bring out a Minelab 7000. Dig to China. Alright, moving on. Righto. So, done tests there. Dug to China there, did a test. Got the Profine 35 out. And moved down just around past that bedrock. And got some nice signals in a couple of crevices with that. So, I'll go and dig that out. See if we get any gold. Probably just a couple of hot rocks, but we'll see how we go. So we've got signal there. We've got a signal there. So I'll scratch them out and see how we go. Well, I got one speck out of that pan. It's a bit of a coarser piece, but definitely wouldn't be what the Pro Pointer was picking up. Anyway, this area looks pretty untouched. Bit of nice clay layer, so I'll dig away at that and see if it produces any gold. Okay, so still just cleaning out the same crevice. And got two nice little pickers there. That one's pretty coarse. So I'll get the camera to focus. focus in on him. Probably not. Anyway. Oh, there we go. Couple of nice little pickers. So, suck them up with a snuffer bottle. Keep going at that clay that's in that hole. And fingers crossed we can get a few more nice little chunky bits. Okay, I'll just yabby pump that off. Went back to the car and grabbed me cooking pot. Got all this lovely broken down clay. So I'm going to pan that out. And I'll pan the whole bucket into a pan, and how I'll do that is I'll pour some in, pan it out, and then add a bit more, pan it out, add more until the bucket's gone, so we can see what was in that half a bucket. Probably about half a bucket worth in one big reveal. Anyway, pan that out and I'll show you what we get. Well, that was an absolute torment. Just panned that whole bucket down, didn't even have a speck. So, that bucket was from this area. A couple of pickers came from this area. So I'm going to clean out this little section here. If there's nothing there, we'll move on. The boys are back up round the corner there with the metal detectors. I can hear them buzzing away. So I might even give that a go shortly. Alright, I'm pretty well done with that spot. Got one more sort of coarse looking little speck. Before I do go, I'll show you guys this. For those of you who like to take some rock home and crush it, you can see all the bits of quartz in there. And that's all rounded quartz, basically like it's been rolling around the river. And that's hard, that's stone like concrete. So pretty well you can guarantee that that rock's been a part of a river system at some point, and over years and years of the layers building up and sitting there compacted for millions of years, it's became stone. You can see the oxidization through it from the iron as well. So if you're out and about and you see something like that, might even pay to take it home and give it a crush. Or if you've got a detector, run a detector over it. That'll soon tell you if there's something in there or not. Anyway, just something to keep in mind while I was out here. I thought I'd show you that. I'm going to pack up the gear and head back up to the boys and have some lunch. It's about 12:30 now, so I'll see you guys after that. Peace. So, just to show you what we're sort of hiking up here, all this beautiful bedrock, and so we're about another 800 meters to get back to the car. I'll stop this for a minute and I'll start it again when I get up to this bit of a plunge pool up here. Okay, we're up at this bit of a plunge pool. And what a plunge pool is, for those of you who don't know, it's where the water comes up and drops off, big drop off like that, and plunges down. Quite often they'll clean themselves out, but you can see here, got a straightaway. I've got an inside bend here with the river, creek, sorry, comes back and then goes back that way. So as it's coming around this inside bend, hitting that wall and deflecting this way, what do you get? Big low pressure zone right there. So that low pressure zone will be sucking a lot of gold in against this wall. A bit of a gravel bar that's pushing up here. Anyway, battery's running low, so I better run to the car and have some lunch and get back to you guys soon. Well, I'm having a swing with the detector. I've been finding all of these bore holes. Pretty fresh looking too, because you can still see the dirt. So somebody's been up here doing some testing, and there's been some pretty heavy work going on in the creek. So anyway, I'll show you the other ones down the bottom when I get down there. But there, here and there, where they're just doing some testing, I'd say. And there's a few drill holes through here. I'll go find this other drill hole and show you guys. You can see it here. Someone's done some testing there quite some time ago. It's full of mould. Moss, sorry. We've got another one of them drill holes looking pretty old. So along with all of the alluvial diggings in the old bench here, somebody's been doing some drill testing, so should be a bit of gold here. Just got to find that elusive nugget. Anyway, I'll make my way back down the creek, do some more panning, catch up with Dennis and the boys. Alright, we got the Gold Monster 1000. I'm just testing on that nugget. Reading full gold there. So it should too. So I'll stick that nugget in my pocket and we'll go for a wander with the Gold Monster. I honest to God thought I'd be picking up tiny little pieces with this, looking at busted knuckles and that, and I've got it on full sensitivity. It is on auto though. But anyway, well, been up that tributary. We'll pretty much just hit solid bedrock now, so I'll start heading back. Don't get too far up on the boys. So, just working our way along this bedrock with the Gold Monster. It is a chirpy little machine. I've had a few gold targets, but haven't seemed to be able to find what it was actually reading. So, if you're watching Lockie, give us a few pointers, mate. I've never used a Gold Monster before. So I got it on deep. Sensitivity's right up. But I just don't seem to be getting them little flakes. And I know they're here. I know there's pickers here and that. I've got them in my pan, so... Anyway. Just keep moving down here. Climb through these trees. And make our way back to the car. I think the boys are pretty keen to go home now, so we'll see what they're up to. So that's sort of it's a hard machine to work out, this one, I'll tell you. You read gold and then you go back over it, and I don't know if it cancels out the signal or what the go is, but it flicks back on the other way pretty quick. Anyway, I'm listening for that like wobble pop sound that I hear Busted Knuckles talking about, but anyway, moving on. Alright. Move around the bedrock a bit and go back. Alrighty, well, I ran out of memory for that one, so I'll just show you my little friend here. And this is the newest addition to Blue Dog Prospecting. Say hello, Shadow. This is one of Blue's puppies, and she's going to be coming out and starting to come prospecting with me soon, aren't you? Yeah. Anyway, I'm just picking Imogen up from the bus stop. I'll show you this gold that I got and end the video. Alright everyone, it's about 2 days later now, and been reading through your comments on the opal giveaway video. If you haven't seen that one, have a look in the description below and you'll find the link, and drop a comment in that one. That's how you'll win that opal, but you have to be a subscriber to win it. Anyway, I'll show you the gold that we got the other day because my memory went out on the phone. So this is the gold I got the other day with the boys. Just shake it down there. That's the gold I got with the boys the other day. Couple of nice chunkier bits there. That one's a nice chunky bit. That one's a nice chunky bit. And we worked pretty hard for it, as you've seen in the videos. Anyway, all gold is good gold. Anyway, I'm about to run out of memory again. I'll let you all go. Don't forget to give me that big thumbs up if you like what you've seen, or hit the subscribe button. I'm out of here. Cheers for watching. Peace.